Namaste. Namaste away. No, not namaste away. Namaste. Oh. Don't stay away. Smell that. And that is beautiful Palo Santo somebody gave me. I think it was Judy. Yeah. She gave me 100 Palo Santo and I'm still using it to this day. To this here day. Where is... Oh, I have them in here. I have them in here. Okay. All right. I don't think anybody's in here yet, but hi, namaste. I'm Katrina. I'm Katrina Brady. You can call me Katrina. You can call me Brady. You can call me hello, Virgo. Bayo is here. I'm at the beautiful park, and my thing just broke. Oh, now I just fixed it. Look at the beautiful park, guys. Bayo. Look at that tree. You guys see it? Wait, just turn it around like this. There's where I'm gonna walk. Hi, Crystal Rose. Crystal Rose and Bayo, you guys are the first ones. Crystal Rose is across the pond. And Bayo is in Connecticut. Connecticut in the house and England in the house. Woohoo! Okay, guys, I've been jerking off. Not jerking off, like being a jerk off. I've been like just singing songs in the car and just like driving from the store to I got myself a grilled cheese sandwich and a drink. That's probably my breakfast. No, that's probably my lunch and dinner. Anyhow, what am I here for? Scorpio reading, but I was going to get up and walk out there and like do a little burn over there. I even brought this. Ow. Right? My sand. But there's a nice picnic table over there. But I don't want to go out there because I'm losing signal. Even in the car, everything's freezing, and I don't want like all my words to just like disappear because I try to put some effort into my reading, and well, the little boy is looking at me. Anyhow, I don't want it to go like just like freeze and then nobody could watch the reading. So this will probably be in sections, or maybe just I might get the whole thing in now, but I probably won't because I want to do like a few minutes of reading and then I want to walk before it gets dark because I can't see in the dark. And it's been getting dark sooner, I think. Daylight savings time. Anyhow, X-rated. No. You know what? Like the phrase from New York, like, oh, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just jerking off. No, that means like, no, I don't mean it that way. I mean like just doing nothing. Like we used to use that phrase as like, oh, you're just being a jerk off. You're just being a jerk. You know. This is not coming out right. This is not coming out right. I just meant like I was doing songs and stuff, and then I realized I've been in my car for hours, just like on this high doing songs and stuff. You know, I went to the Whataburger to get my grilled cheese, and then I decided to eat it there in the parking lot because they have this nice tree. And then all these crows came on my car, and I got scared. And then I was like, please leave, please leave, please leave, because we had a lizard in the house today. We had a lizard the other day too. When I came home from work, all I wanted to do was just relax and rest. Because after work, I came home, I used the bathroom, then we went back out so we can go to the pumpkin pumpkin patch. And I just was so tired. I knew that if we didn't go, the next day was Halloween, and forget about getting a pumpkin. Devin said, forget it. It's either today after work or no time. So as soon as we got home from doing all that, and we also went to the store that has like the setup for Halloween. And as soon as we got home, we walk in the door. I'm holding all my stuff, and there's a lizard. Right? It's this big. He's a cute guy. I like lizards, but I like them outside. I don't get as mad about them as I do when I see a roach. But this lizard, he scared me, he scared Devin, but Devin was like, oh, don't make a big deal about it. So then we went to get him, to put him like in a jar so that we could put him outside, because I'm not going to kill a lizard. Right? I like lizard, but I'll kill a roach like it's nobody's business, or a spider. Have give no F's about a spider or a roach. Now, don't make them come to me, because that's what always happens. Anyhow, I felt bad for this little lizard. He was so cute, but then when we went to put him in a box or a jar or something, Devin's dropped like kind of the lid on him, and I thought it crushed his tail. And then he got out of it and he ran under the couch. And Devin goes, forget it. We'll find his dead body in a week or so. And I said, yeah, you'll go to bed. Connor will go to bed, and I'll be up with then the lizard will jump on me, and then the dogs will try to eat him. Anyway, so then all of a sudden, in the doorway of the bedroom, like Devin was coming out of the bedroom, I was going in because I was asking him a question, and he was getting his sneakers on, which takes a long time, because size 15 feet. So I was standing there, and then all of a sudden I go, there's a lizard out here. You have to help me, the lizard. And he goes, stop making a big deal about it, Kath. But then he opens the door, and the lizard turns its body around and is staring up. He's staring up at Devin. I am not kidding you. He's staring at me. I go, now you're upset. Now who's screaming? And he did. He screamed like a girl. Because then I get the jar, right? And the last time it didn't work out with the jar, but this time I had another box. I put the box like to make sure he could either go into the box, and then I could put the jar over him. I got him in the jar. He jumped. And then Devin jumped and went, oh! I go, you just screamed. I go, Devin, you just screamed like a girl. You shut up. Because the thing was looking at me. I go, see? That's what it was doing to me. Yeah, I can't stand them. And in Texas, I mean, New York roaches are bad, but in Texas, they're even bigger. And a lot of times they're like brownish orange, not brownish orange, brownish red. And it's so scary. And they're called tree roaches. And guess what? They can fly. They can fly. So I am so freaked out about them. I don't even want to think about it, because then I feel like you're bringing it to you. So I don't want to think about it. But guess what? I got the lizard in the jar, right? At first, he seemed like he wasn't going to go in, but I got him in. And then he went to jump out. I said, give me the lid. And then Devin gave me the lid. And then I go outside. Devin tells me to put him on the bricks. No, you put him on the bricks. You turn around, he's back in your house. That's how they get in. They get in through the bricks. So I put him over by the tree. We have this beautiful, big, huge tree that has big branches, roots. And I placed them there in the grass too. And he looked up at me, and I go, little guy, I love you, but you can't live in my house. You just live out here with the bugs and stuff that you could eat the bugs. And then it seemed like he didn't want to leave. He just looked at me and he just stayed there. He stayed still. So, hi, Cass love. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Devin screamed like a girl. He screamed, and then he was telling his brother about it, and I screamed in. And your brother screamed like a girl. Worse than me. He goes, because he was looking at me. He was sitting like, this is what Snoopy does. When I go into the bathroom, like I have the dogs out on the couches, we watch TV, together. They're my two buddies, right? And so it's this whole thing where it's just me and them, right? Because everybody goes to bed earlier. And so I'll always tell Snoopy, Casper will be long asleep and doesn't mind if I leave 1,000 times. But Snoopy, he gets all upset when I leave and go into the bedroom because I take a shower in the bedroom, or usually using the bathroom 700 times, right? So I'll always tell him, don't worry, I'll be right back. You stay here on the couch with Casper. But then whenever I come out of the bedroom, there he is sitting right in front of the door, or there'll be a toy there that I know he was there and he left me a toy. But usually he's sitting there and he's just like sitting there staring at the door waiting for me, like his life is over until I come out. And so that's what this lizard was doing. I'm sorry for going into the story too long. Sorry, Scorpio. Scorpios, it's time to play EA. Does anybody remember that? Okay, Scorpio. There was a movie of these gangs in New York, and they used to take the beer bottles and go like this. Scorpio, time to play EA. Like that. Anyhow, there's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. I didn't write it down. I will write it down and have the stats. Okay, what I wanted to tell you is, like, I was feeling like bad because, like, on the YouTube streets and on the TikTok streets, I always like other people who are content creators or people that are into true crime, or the gypsy people, that report on gypsy like me. I always like share their videos on my channel, or I subscribe to theirs. I put, I hype them. You can't hype mine. I don't think you can anyway, but because I'm not monetized. And their videos, I always push the hype button, and share them. And they never mention me, and they never even say anything about me. Like, what they could do is mention, like when they had no subscribers, I was there, and I took their videos and shared them and posted them on my community page so that they could get more subs and whatnot, and encourage them. And yet, and make believe I'm not there. So I was down. I was feeling down, and I was like, what do I even do this for? And and then I remembered the Mystic Brady Bunch. That's who I do it for. Even if there's one person or 5 people or 7 people, hopefully, out there. So what I did was I looked at my analytic page, right? I'm sorry for going on and on. I'm so talkative. Why am I so hyped up? I did take my vitamins, okay? And I did have coffee. And this is a Diet Coke, but I'm not going to finish it because it's kind of late, and also because it's too much caffeine. Anyhow, I looked at my analytics, and my analytics said that like 23K hours people have been watching my videos, like 20,000 or 23,000, something like that. And I have like 8,300 subscribers, something like that. And my new people are going up, probably because I do those little silly songs that I take from the new young generation. Some are old songs, but some are new songs too. Anyhow, I get more views on that than I do my regular long-winded, hard-working videos. But it doesn't matter because for some reason it's not reflecting, but I saw it in the analytics. So there are people watching and there are new subscribers. What there isn't is old subscribers or people who are my regulars. They're not watching all the time, okay, according to the analytics. Anyhow, it's all right. I know people get sick of me, or there's so much other things to watch, and that's okay. You might not be interested in certain subjects that I do. Sometimes I'm just talking. Anyhow, I do want to shuffle for Scorpio. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to pull a couple of cards, and then if I have to do a second version, I will, because I have notes. And it's just that I should have taken my walk already, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, nice to see you guys. Hey, 5 people in the house. In the Mystic Brady house. Moon in Taurus. That's cool. Yeah, Cass, I know Cass Love is another creator. She's a content creator. And the thing is, I started to monetize, or tried to monetize, and it was that thing where they tell you have to get up to $100, make $100, and then you have to give them your routing number of your bank, and then you have to let them take out $100 just so they can make sure that you have $100 in your bank account. The whole thing creeped me out. I was doing it with Devin, and they were supposed to send me a PIN number, and this was months ago. This was in February of 2025, right? I finally said my prayers to God to find out if it was okay to monetize, and he gave me the okay, and then it was one problem after another. So then I asked again, and I said, I'll try again in another month. I had the things written down. They said something like my AdSense was not correct, or something with the AdSense. So it's not just monetizing with YouTube. You have to go to Google and open up AdSense, the whole thing. Because I used to have some ads on my videos, and I was going like that. And then I realized I wasn't going to ever get paid for some videos that I made 10,000 views on, or 20,000. Some crime cases, Idaho 4, I made 20,000 views, 3,000 views. And now I'm just really shadow banned. And I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to do it. My money will get to me some other way. But I do get discouraged. I get discouraged because I try to run a business through readings and my healing artwork, selling readings and my healing artwork. And sometimes I don't, do a reading or sell healing artwork for many months, so it's just a part-time thing. But I want to stay true to who I am and what I want to do here. And I've been here since 2019 doing this gig, okay? And I'm also on TikTok, but I'm not monetized there. I used to go live on TikTok, and it was so creepy. It creeped me out. Way worse than being live here. Here, nobody notices me. And I'll get 7 people, 6 people, then it goes down to 4 people. But that's okay, because at least eventually people will see the video that they want to see. They'll click onto it when they want to. When I'm long dead, they'll click onto it. They'll be able to see me when they want to, and it'll be like I'm still here. But anyhow, yeah, I decided, and then I asked the angels and I asked God, and they're if it's complicated and it doesn't flow, it's not meant to be. And that's really for everything, for jobs. Yeah, there's always steps you have to go through in your job, and steps you have to work on in your relationship. But if it's one problem after another, and then I would feel like I would have to change my attitude. Not change my attitude, but I don't really have an attitude problem, but I want to be me. I want to be nutty when I feel like being nutty. I don't want to have to be. I think it would, if it was monetized, it would make me too businesslike. And being a Virgo, I would be like, at your service. I have to do this on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I have to do this on Saturday and Sunday, and I have to do this on, Wednesday and Thursday. Like, I don't want to be that organized. Like, I didn't do a video for a couple of days. Did you miss me? And then what happens is some of your old videos pop up, and then people will like, oh, are you in the hospital? And I'm like, no, that's a video from a couple of years ago or a year ago. And they're like, oh, okay, just as long as you're okay. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. But yeah, so if you do nothing on that day, your old videos will pop up, just like on Facebook too. Anyhow, I know I went totally off the circuit, but yeah, that's why I'm not monetizing, because. And then I also got a message when I used to write in my other journal, where God told me to keep my mission, and my mission was, some of it I know and some of it I don't know, but my mission is to always look for the missing, and especially the children, but everybody that I resonate with, that I could really do something for. And also, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about, like, if I want to paint a picture, I'm going to paint a picture. If I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. If I want to talk about chakras, I'll talk about chakras. Like, just do me. And, I'm pretty much partially retired, so I shouldn't be worried about putting money into this. Is fun for me, You're the same way. Yeah, it takes off a lot of pressure. And a lot of people tell me they don't make that much money, especially TikTok. They don't make that much money, and they have to do all this work, like advertising products, and I don't know. It's just like, to me, like, if I see somebody advertising a product, I go to a different product. Like, I do the vibration board, and I believe in that, but I wouldn't buy it off of TikTok. Okay? I go to the boss. That's Devin. And he looks in eBay, and he looks for the best price, and he does a whole bunch of research. And I get it that way. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's becoming like a big, huge advertisement. And YouTube's a little bit better, but I don't want to make up like the groups and the memberships. I don't know how to do any of that, and I don't really want to. If somebody wants to give something, they could give to my PayPal. My PayPal is always available, okay, if they want to do that. And I have a post office box. They can do it. I check it. Nothing's in there usually. Okay, but no, I just made a big sale. I just made a big sale on my artwork. I didn't even tell anybody about it. But when I show you the walls and how they're empty, you will believe it. Okay, I am so sorry for being so late on this. Okay, let me get, you know what? I gotta light some old Palo Santo, Bob Marley said. This looks like a joint. Not that I would know what that looks like. Okay. Oh, wait. I gotta turn off the air. It smells nice and sweet. Sorry for being so talkative. It must be the coffee mixed with the soda. And because my daughter, her birthday's tomorrow. So 38 years ago today, I went into labor about at 10:10, my mother's birthday, 10 o'clock at night. And I went to the hospital, but she was not born until the 8th. Okay, oh, that's nice. I want to be open and receptive to receiving any messages for Scorpio. And anybody who's watching this video, may they be blessed in God's light. And Archangel Michael, bless, be here. That's just like the okay. Now where do I put this? That's the thing. Where do I put this? Okay. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Can I have a card for our Scorpios? Come out to play, yay. The young people won't understand that joke, but it's a movie. Actually, he said warriors come out to play, but I always changed it to Scorpios come out to play. What does Scorpio have to look forward to in November, December, going into the new year? But let's just deal with the rest of 2025, the Scorpios, and then I'll just yeah. I was gonna do 2 cards, but then they said 3. Okay. See, already it's getting dark. Oh, beautiful. The first card that I came out with is the Knight of Pentacles. So this always represents to me like a swarthy, it could be a man with swarthy skin, dark skin, dark eyes, dark complexion, and like a boss-like, or even a father figure. It's a man over 25, dark eyes and dark skin, dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. Almost like this man, what I'm feeling is like he kind of represents, you admire him. Some days you admire him, and some days you're like, hey, don't boss me around. I'm a Scorpio. Did you know? I'm a Scorpio. But holding the Pentacles also means an opportunity coming to you, Scorpios. This card coming in is the happiest card of the friggin' deck. It's 10 of Cups. It means happiness in love, all good things. It says happiness, good things, party or celebration. Oh, my eyes are so bad. But it is very dark. It is getting dark. So when I get this card, this means that you are going to be celebrating. You are going to be having like the white picket fence. This is the 2 kids dancing over here, the happy couple. Okay, this is the happiest card in the deck. So good on you, Scorpios. Then we have the Strength card. Oh my gosh, could it be any better? Inner strength. Oh boy. I don't think I have any glasses in my car. Inner strength with yourself and other people. Okay. I mean, this is basic. Like, you're figuring out something you always wanted. It could be coming with this new age that you are, whether you're turning 30 or you're turning 70 or 60 or 50 or 38 or 48 or 42. I see 40. What about the 40s? That one, and even the younger ones. Whatever age you're turning, you're making a realization it is coming from your inner power, your inner strength. You always knew you had it. Other people knew you had it, but sometimes you would mix up, Scorpios. You mix up your inner strength with stubbornness, okay? And you're finally learning to balance it. Okay. Also, what I just heard was you're going to forgive or see a friend that you kind of like had a little bit of a falling out from with in the from the past. They might come up at you, and you might have, like, maybe even a week ago or a month ago thought, I don't have to see them again. I don't have to have anything to do with them, and it's all right. But you're going to be maybe at a party or something with this person. Sorry about the interruptions, but that my substitute place keeps on calling me, even though it's the weekend. Okay, yeah. No, there was a point that I wanted to make with that. It's a person from your past. I definitely feel like you were involved with them, or you just like it was a friendship, definitely a friendship. You might even worked with them and you were very disappointed in how you ended things or they ended things, and that's why you feel like, I don't have to see them. But then when you meet up with them, it's going to be all the old magic, all the old friendship, all the old fun stuff that you liked about the relationship, and therefore put the axe down. You're going to put the axe down, and you're going to say, hey, maybe it is a good thing that I see this person occasionally or talk to this person again. Okay? Because people have meanings in our life at different times and different reasons. And sometimes when you have a falling out, you might think, I'm never, ever, ever gonna see them again, Taylor Swift style. We are never, ever, ever gonna get back together again. But you know what? Sometimes you don't have to get back together, but the thing that brought you together, that made you friends in the first place, that's always good to revisit, because there was a reason for you being together at one point. Okay, if that makes any sense? Am I making any sense? Let's see. Count 1 year. Oh, they only count 1 year. Yeah, to me it's a waste. I'm not giving you my bank routing number. I'm not gonna give you, my personal information. No thanks. I work a career since I'm age 17, as a teacher in some shape or fashion, and I'm just gonna, continue doing that and then get Social Security. and keep this as a hobby. I always try to make it into a business, but it just, as a Virgo, I want to make it into more of a scheduled business and get a scheduled paycheck, but it doesn't happen that way. So I just have to relax and say, it's okay. It's all going to be okay. Okay. Now, if you saw how I had this rigged up, you would say, that is dangerous. All right, I'm just going to ask, I can always read the notes when I'm at home. I can read the notes. So I'll do that in my house. In my house. I know that sounded awkward. In my house. Okay. That'll be like a shorter video. It'll say Scorpio, and I'll read the notes. But let me just pick a couple of, this is from your ancestors, this is from your angels, this is from people who are in heaven watching over you, Scorpio, and they want to tell you a couple of things, okay? And I'm just going to shuffle. Scorpio, what messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Then I'm going to get out, walk the track, and then go home because I have to use the bathroom. Okay. Liquids go in, they have to come out. Liquids go in, and they have to come out. All right? In, out. In. Okay, sorry. Did did you say bladder problem? Okay. Yes, please. I don't make sense, but if you know, you know. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. 2025. Something in the stomach area. It's like it could be on the skin, it could be an ulcer, it could be inside the stomach or on the outside of your stomach. There's some kind of stomach problem. You have to go to the doctor, Scorpio. You can't just like say, okay, I'm just gonna, I mean, it's okay to do healing and chakra healing, and that's very good. More meditation time is going to help you. But if there's something that's been there that is worrying you, or a bad like stomach problem, I'm feeling like I'm trying to determine what it is, and I feel it's like from the esophagus to the stomach. But it could also be on the outside of the skin. You have to go to the doctor. Stop being so secretive. Okay, please and thank you. All right. One more. Okay. I'm shaking my whole car like a nutbag. Okay. All right, so guys, Scorpios, first message. Look around at the people who are your family and friends and at your home and say, I am grateful for all I have. I think this came out before. Like just being grateful for exactly what you have right now. Today, is it Friday or Saturday? I think it's still Friday. Friday. That's another reason why I'm happy, because it's a Friday. Friday. Okay, so be grateful for what exactly you have right now. Don't strive for anything else. Just look around and say, I am happy and grateful for my dog, my cat, my iguana, my best friend, my significant other, my wife, my husband, my fiance. Okay? Blank card. Blank card. Okay? I always leave this in there because when I get it, all right, it means you have the right and the fortitude, Scorpio, to write your own future. What is one thing you want to manifest for this year or next year? You know, for the rest of this year or going into next year. What do you want to manifest? And put it right here. So think about it. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it out. And say, I am so happy and grateful now that... Hi, Ticky Boo. Tickety Boo. I didn't see you come in. Hi, thank you for the purple heart. So imagine one thing that you want to manifest, okay? And that will be put right on that card, okay? The next one, 9 of Wands. Okay, there's 2 love offers around you, Scorpio. 2 love offers. One is good. It's like through friendship, it's through love, it's the real deal, right? And you could trust it. But the other one, you're going to want to trust it, but they're saying don't trust it. So one is for real, the other one isn't. How do you know? You have a gut feeling. Okay? So, saying like these 2 offers will come to you, but only one out of the 2 will be for real love. Somebody tell the song, tell me lies, tell me sweet, sweet lies. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Okay, the ancestors and guides want you to either move up or fix your home. Want you to move or fix the home that you're in, or the house or apartment that you're in. New paint, new construction, new furniture. That's what the ancestors are saying. Okay, makes sense? All right, then you deserve to be treated much better than you were. Oh, this is somebody who's in heaven. Somebody who's in heaven that you knew. They're saying to you, you deserve to be treated much better than you were. I was ill emotionally and mentally or physically, and so I didn't do it. So they're trying to say, please forgive me. You deserved more than what I gave you. Okay. Then we have, I see you living for everyone else's life. Now remember, this is from heaven, messages from heaven. I see you living for everyone else's life, but for what about what you need to manifest? Manifest your own dreams and hopes, job, college, second chances. I remember reading this to doing somebody else's reading, and they were a Scorpio, and they got the same card. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. You're not a doormat. Slavery is illegal. Okay, a fire sign wants to bring you a message. So a fire sign is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. What does it mean? They want to show you that you have the strength. I'm just going to put this out the door. That you have the strength to do what you need to do to accomplish your goals. To say no when you mean no. To say yes when you want to say yes. Okay? That's what the fire signs do. They help us with that. Okay. Last card, because I have to go home. Look around at the people who are your family, friends, and I already read this one. Guys, I love you, but I have to go. I'll be back with the other part where I read you my notes at another time. I love you all, but it's too dark, and now I have to go to use the restroom. Namaste. Thank you for playing the game. Thank you. Happy birthday, Scorpios.